Welcome back, yeah. Welcome back, y'all. Woo, we got some stuff to talk about today. I don't want to keep you waiting. Let me go ahead and let you know what's going on. You see the title, you see the thumbnail. Now, let me make something clear. I'm not here to talk bad about Phil. I'm not here to disrespect Phil. I love my brother Phil, and I think him and his wife is a beautiful couple. I don't think it take away from nothing of him trying to, I don't think this incident takes away from what he's trying to do for his people at all. I think Phil is a great benefit to the community. In fact, I'm going to go so far as to say we can't do without Phil. We need Phil. But anytime we have people in teacher or leadership positions, we need them to be transparent and we need them to be real with us. All right? We're supporting these people, and the only thing we ask for is the truth. Since we wasn't given the truth, y'all know the old saying, what happens in the dark gonna come to light. He's been busted. People say his wife ain't white, she's Hispanic. You're right, she's a white Hispanic. If you go to China, they got white Chinese and they got black Chinese that's blacker than this rock right here. You got white and black of everything. They got white Africans. So don't play that card with me like, well, she ain't white, she Hispanic. You're right, she's white Hispanic. But I don't care what color she is. I don't care who's Phil dating. I wouldn't even be doing this video if Phil wasn't so hard on swirlers. I don't watch a lot of his stuff, but I know he's anti-swirl according to what I've been hearing from him. He supports a lot of anti-swirling channels. But just to find out that he himself is a swirler, it's big, man. It's very big. And like I said, it doesn't take away from it. It hurts his integrity. You know, it doesn't hurt anything but his integrity. If you've been listening to a YouTuber, you never saw their wife, never saw their family. Then when you see their wife, you realize, hold up, she's non-black. So I don't care what you say she is, she's non-black. You can say she Hispanic, you can say she this, you can say she that. I don't care. She's not black. And if he try to make her black, that's a smack in your face, black woman. Black woman, if he try to make her black, that's a smack in your goddamn face, black woman. Now, let me stop talking. What I'm going to be doing in this video is playing the original video that was uploaded that exposed this. And then we're going to play Phil's video where he responded. And we're going to be pausing and making our little points as we go. And like I said, this is not to hurt Phil. This is to show the hypocrisies of pro-black mentality. He's a pro-black Pan-African with a white woman on his arm. That's cool. They call that the Pan-African Socialist Party. When I was a Pan-African, I was a Pan-African socialist because the Pan-African Socialist Party allowed integration. So I knew my motherfucking place. I came onto YouTube telling everybody, yep, I'm in an integrated relationship. Like it or love it, that's who I am. You can either listen to my knowledge or not. So can't nobody hold that over my head because I always showed y'all my woman and I never made up an excuse like, well, they giving me death threats, so I ain't gonna show you my family. Get the fuck real. I'm not no pussy. So I'm gonna shout out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you some things about Phil that I do like, and I'm gonna be going in on some things I don't like. But before we do that, let's go ahead and play the original clip. All right, let's do that. This clip ain't popular. Let me move my, matter of fact, let me slide over a bit, guys. We don't want to be in your way. Now, what we're about to look at is a 3-minute video clip. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to mute this video clip and I'm going to play my music over it because their music could get me copyright strikes. So I'll play my own music over this video. But I'm going to thumbs it up. You know why? Because I think that's a beautiful couple. Fuck what anybody say, they're a beautiful couple, man. And I'm not here to bash Phil. I'm here to share this beautiful couple and show black men you don't have to be in the closet. You don't have to be in the closet if you with a white woman or Asian woman. If you helping your people, tell the truth to black people. And if they say, well, you're a coon because you with that woman, fuck them. Keep on helping your people and realize that black people are just going to crucify you. I do it. I get death threats, I help my people, and I also let them know I am in an integrated relationship. Yes, it gets me crucified, no shit. But I'm going to still help my people regardless of what they think about my relationship, and I'm not going to hide nothing from them. So you can say, yeah, if you want to know, yes, I'm with a Vietnamese woman. That's very known because if you go to my Facebook page, I got pictures of her all over the place. I'm not hiding my wife. That's my argument today. He hid his family. Then he made a lame excuse on why. We'll get to that in a minute. First, let's watch this video submitted by Tectonic Logic. It's not going to go viral. Phil has 1 million subscribers. This guy only has 200. But the small channels we know got more of the truth than the big ones. Just be like that sometime. Anyway, enough of my talk. Let's watch the video. All right, there we go. I will probably re-upload this on probably one of my channels. But if you want the link to that video, it's there in the chat room. Stuff like this shouldn't be hidden. Let me tell you something. If you got anybody in the chat room talking about some, man, what you're doing and all that, I want everybody to go ahead and time their ass out because they're hypocrites. This man don't do nothing but talk about other men relationships. Who Kanye West with, who this man with. When you go into the black conscious community, Serena with a white man, this man with that man. We're just saying beautiful family. Not saying nothing bad against this man. Why should it be hidden? You should know. You should know. Why shouldn't you? Now, we saw that video. And also, to people up there talking about Mexicans from the Olmecs, that's belief. All that shit belief. We ain't looking at it that deep. If you ask all the black women in my chat room, do they consider this woman a black woman? They're going to say no. If I ask my mama if she's a black woman, my mama gonna say, child, that ain't no black woman. So get the fuck out my chat with that. It's not what consensus call her. It's what black people say she is. Black people decide whether she black or not. Because that's their people. You can't give black people someone they don't want. Like, if black people say she's not one of them, you can't fucking make it. You can't make black people accept something that they ain't been accepting. And I know they ain't accepting it. That's why I came out with my shit like, yep, y'all, I'm with a Vietnamese woman. I know they weren't gonna accept that shit. The only thing the black conscious community gonna respect is if you got you a black melanated woman on your arms. Now, I don't agree with you being a separatist. I'm all for you being who the fuck you want to be with. I'm just telling you the truth about the black conscious community. I've been studying the black conscious community enough to know what they accept and don't accept. And they won't accept this. I'm sorry. If Phil thought this was accepted in the black conscious community, he would have had his wife all over the place on his arm and he wouldn't have been hiding her. Now let's hear his excuse. He got a 30-minute video, so we're going to listen to all of it. And as we listen to all of it, I'm going to be critiquing it, pausing it, and critiquing it. All right, let's go.
All right. We are starting this little impromptu live stream. What time is it? A little after 5 o'clock. And we want to talk about, it says, let's address this so we can get back to work. Now, you may talk about what is Phil about to address. So, there's a lot of people. And the thing is, I fight against racism and white supremacy, and I expect things from them. I do. I expect it. And I get it. Don't get me wrong. I do. But then you have a group of incorrigible Negroes that they actually take issue with you fighting against white supremacy.
Now let me just say right there, that's a Negro right there who's scared that he got caught up and now he want to be the victim. You're not the victim here, Phil. Don't nobody give a fuck about you fighting white supremacy. Do your thing. Fight white supremacy. Just keep it real, nigga. See, this is what I don't like. Don't nobody care about you fighting white supremacy. If somebody thought that your channel was a big threat, if white supremacy thought you was a big threat, YouTube will shut your shit down, nigga. Don't play with us like that. But see, Phil got 1 million subscribers. He got a bunch of numbers. And as you can see, it's a bunch of dumbed down people falling for this crap. But you can't pull it over my eyes, brother. I'm sorry. You've been caught. Stop trying to say somebody trying to attack you for fighting white supremacy. Don't nobody care about the... Matter of fact, you're not even fighting white supremacy like that. All Phil doing is re-uploading shit that was on the news. Talking about, see, that's white folks for you. Like one video, he got a black girl in McDonald's and an old white lady touches her hair like, ooh, you got pretty hair. So he paused the video. Why they always touching our hair? Why do these white folks touch black people's hair? Touch your own hair. Keep your hands to. That's the type shit he called fighting white supremacy. This man ain't got one video on vaccinations, chemtrails, Darwinism. He's not fighting white supremacy like I'm fighting it. People ain't gonna like me, but damn it, I'm gonna tell the truth, man. This shit need to be said. Get out of your feelings. He ain't doing shit that's a threat to white supremacy. Otherwise, they wouldn't let his channel stay up there. I've saw channels who was a threat that was a threat to white supremacy. They shit gone. Every time they put another one up, it's gone. They really talking about shit the government don't want them talking about. Shout out to Travis. Thank you for the support, bro. Let's get on with this. I don't want to give him that as an excuse. Ain't nobody attacking you. Niggas is coming out saying, damn, dude, you with a white woman. We want to know about that from coming from a person that's against integration. You preach against integration and you're with a white Hispanic. You cannot get mad for brothers and sisters saying, yo, what up with that? These people ain't trying to attack you because you speaking up against white supremacy. They questioning you because you fucking being a hypocrite. People don't care about you. Most of the people who follow you, they fight white supremacy too. It's a lot of pro-blacks in the comment section saying we no longer support you, Phil, because you weren't real with us. They're not saying we no longer support you because you fighting white supremacy. They was with you for fighting white supremacy, nigga. They saying we ain't fucking with you no more because you lied. You was hiding this shit. So quit coming up here trying to be the victim, man, when you talk shit about swirlers and you swirling behind closed doors. Now you want to be the victim after you done victimize other brothers who swirling and you hiding your wife and your black ass swirling in the closet. That shit ain't right. It ain't fair. Nobody attacking you because you speaking out on white supremacy. We're attacking you for being fake as fuck.
So when you speak against it or say it's wrong, a lot of times it's going to be the incorrigible Negro that's going to try to attack the messenger, whoever that.
We're not attacking the messenger, nigga. We just saying y'all a beautiful couple. Why have you heard this shit? Don't you know how many black men and mixed couples that want to help black people, but they scared to step up because they know they're going to get crucified when they come in this community with a damn white woman on their arm? Despite that they got money to invest to the hood. Despite that these people may be sacrificing more than the black couple, like I said. You got integrated couples doing more for black people than all black couples. You got all black couples and the damn man in the boule and the woman is a goddamn Eastern Star and both of them work for the government in some way against their people. That's a white couple to me. I don't care that they skin black. If you got two black people together going against black people, that's a white couple. But if you got a mixed couple helping black people, that's a black couple. If you got a white couple helping black people, that's a black couple. If you got a black couple helping white people, that's a white couple. Y'all getting the skin shit. Y'all getting emotional. Get past the skin shit. A person's actions determine who they for. Now, let me address this again. He's saying he's being attacked for preaching against white supremacy. People, if y'all find out that Sarah Sutin said it and young Pharaoh was running a train on Becky, when you come out and say something about it, if you found some pictures of Seti and Pharaoh slapping some white girls on the ass, when you upload it and say, damn man, these brothers been, they've been teaching against integration, but look at them with these white girls, you're gonna call that out. When someone call that shit out, don't play victim, Phil. You too big for that shit. You too big to be up there playing victim, nigga. All people doing is calling that shit out, dog. It's not right. It's hypocritical. Stop playing victim. We support you for speaking out against white supremacy, but not for hiding your white wife, dude. It's that simple. Me personally, I'm gonna continue to ride with you. But I'm not a dick rider, man. I can ride with a nigga, but I can stop a minute and say, look, that's some fake shit you did, my nigga. You did some fake shit right there now. Now let's keep on walking. You still my brother, but you did some fake shit now. And it need a lot of more niggas like me who just ain't dick riders. If you my friend, don't just compliment me. Tell me when I got a fucking booger hanging out my nose, nigga, or you ain't my friend. That's all we doing. Ain't nobody attacking you for speaking out against white supremacy. These black women want to know what you doing with that white woman on your arm out there preaching separatism. You preach separatism. You need to have the blackest damn thing on your arm you can find, nigga. I ain't got nothing against integrated couples or pro-black couples or whatever you like. I got some against deception. You hid that woman, dude. You didn't want them black women to see that pale-faced woman on your arm because most of your damn support come from black women. Keep it real. Ain't nobody attacking your big ass for speaking up against white supremacy, man. We commend you on that. I do that too. While I'm getting crucified for being with an Asian woman because I'm not going to hide that from my people. My people just going to have to crucify me to the death. I'm going to still fight the good fight, and they dumb asses don't know no better. They can just crucify me. I preach integration. I don't preach separatism. So I'm not hypocrite. I'm not a hypocrite. I'm in an integrated relationship, and I preach integration. I think that all the poor people need to integrate no matter what color you are because all the rich people are integrated against us. This man teaches separatism, but yet he owe his career to white people. This man said he a Pan-African, but you never saw him in a dashiki. I wear my dashiki once a month, and I'm not even a Pan-African. I wear my shit just to show love to Africa. I never been to Africa. He have. So whoop the fucking do. Most people going over there exploiting it just like the white man. They'll tell you that we need to go to Africa. There's resources over there. There's land over there. You sound like you sound like the people that colonized it. These Pan-Africans ain't nothing but colonialization all over again with a black face. A bunch of niggas that can't make it over here, so they taking their ass to Africa to exploit the motherland just like the damn white folks did under the banner of African pride. Y'all better stop playing with me, man. So all this Pan-African shit, all this shit you see now is a hypocrisy. None of these folks living what the fuck they preach. This dude talking out here, a Pan-African, I never saw his big ass in a dashiki before. But I see him in a bunch of damn suits and ties. That's European. Every fucking video, he in a suit and tie with a big city behind him. If you're a Pan-African, every video you need to have on a different color dashiki with some African shit behind you on your green screen, nigga. Why the fuck we don't see giraffes walking in the background? Where the fuck the elephants at? You got green screen, you can put anything behind you want and you choose to put a polluted ass city. You love this shit. It take a person like me to call it out. People gonna say I'm being hard on them. I love this brother. But when people I love, I go hard on the most. To the point where they don't fuck with me, I'll chew their ass. This shit need to be said, man. It ain't right. It's hypocritical. The man said he a Pan-African, but he don't promote Africanism. He promote the exploitation of Africa. He's not, you don't see him in no dashikis. You don't see him with Africa, the Egyptian pyramids in the background. That's green screen. He can put what he want back there. He choose to put a city. And he's wearing a suit and he's got a white woman. And y'all don't figure this shit out yet. You think I'm hating on the man. Nope, the reason I'm calling it out because the man spoke against swirling. I wouldn't even be making this video if Phil didn't say nothing about swirlers. But you ain't gonna come out your mouth and talk about swirlers and you swirl it and think brother Sanchez ain't gonna talk about it. Now let's play the rest of this video and let's debunk some more of what he's saying, because he got 30 minutes to go and I want y'all to hear these excuses. Every excuse he make, I'm gonna rip it apart. Share this video, hit the like button. It need to go viral because I don't got 1 million subs, but we need just as many views. Come on.
It may be. And we have seen this over much time in our history. Now, of course, people, it's all new to me. Like I said, when I started doing YouTube videos, I never expected any of this. Trust me, none of it at all. Shoot, like I said, I was just recently attacked by the Boers in South Africa.
I wish he'll stop talking about being attacked. Nigga, that comes with it. If you go swimming, your big ass gonna get wet. And how stupid are you to say I'm finna go out and speak out on white supremacy on YouTube and I'm not gonna get attacked? I'm finna go set up a YouTube channel and speak out against the powers that be, but I didn't expect to get attacked. Shit. People, this is bullshit. This is bullshit.
Africa, before some things I said, I'm cool. I expect that. I'm ready for that. I hope you are. But I started doing YouTube, let me think, 2008-ish, back in the day. And it was like, just like I said before, it was a little hobby for me, and I would do it in between time. And I didn't get a little bit more serious about it to maybe 2012 or so, 2012. And at this time period, I kind of knew what racism was. I live in the South. Of course I know what racism is. But I didn't understand white supremacy. I didn't understand anything. I was more so like, I'ma
just keep it real, brother. You still don't understand it. You still got a lot more learning to do.
You don't bother me, I don't bother you. If you like it, I love it. That's kind of my life, and that's how it always have been. So me and Lovely T back in 2015 said, hey, we'll go down there and cover the Million Man March. This is something we need to cover. It'd be good for the community. And I said, yeah, why not? Why don't we do that? I think that's something because, we never traveled to do anything before. So as I started to study the Louis Farrakhan and the Nation of Islam and all the people were surrounding them, I started listening to a lot of the messages. I said, man, this is very interesting. I said, I've never heard somebody say this like this before. So I started listening a lot and went to Justice or Else. And me and my wife went together to Justice or Else. It was a working trip. We didn't sleep. It was up in the morning, going here, going there, filming this, filming that. We were both there together. We met a lot of people. Like I said, I got to meet Russell. I got to meet a few other people there. A few heads definitely in the nation. We had pretty good access. Got to meet some Native American tribes and some good people. And so I say, you know what? My YouTube platform may have to change. I said, because what am I doing? What am I doing here? And I started really thinking about it. I said, can I make a change for the better using the power of social media? So that's when I made a change at that time period. Now, prior to that change, back before then, single man, not the man I am today. I ended up meeting my wife, and we hit it off. We got married, and we got married years before, way before Justice or Else.
In other words, he's saying he was with his white woman before he knew anything about the pro-black argument. Ain't that the excuse that they always give? Now, that's literally the case with me. But see, I don't lie like that. When I met my Asian woman, I knew all about white supremacy. I knew all about that religion is kind of the world deception. I knew a lot of stuff when I met my Asian woman. I was just your typical black man. Think about it, black men. Keep it real. Most of us are smart niggas, but we still gonna be some gangsters in these streets. Most of us knew better, but would still go out there and run trains on Becky and have sex with Asian women because we didn't see nothing wrong with it. We never saw nothing wrong with having sex with other women till we tried to make YouTube channels and we heard that, hey, you can't really talk about black problems if you with this kind of woman. Most niggas that's in the ghetto don't hear that. They ain't in these platforms. They don't know about Sarnetta. They don't know about Phil. Them niggas in the street. They live in life and they'll fuck whatever walk past them. I'm telling you what I know. I saw handsome family men who got buku money have sex with heroin addicts and crackheads. Yes, I done been up in dope houses and I done saw handsome men, no homo, chains on, driving flashy cars, buku money, got a family at home, run a train on white crackheads. Why? All crackheads ain't ugly people. Some of those crackheads was young girls just getting strung out and they still have beautiful shapes, and the dope bars will take advantage of that. But anyway, what I'm saying basically is that black men are dogs by nature. We taught to be dogs. We taught that not only do you want to hit every race of woman, you want to have you about 20 different women in each race before you can say you the man. I don't know about y'all, but that's the kind of black men I grew up around. I grew up around black men that thought it was cool to not only date outside of your race, but to have a bunch of damn women. You know, so we get in these YouTube communities and we front like that's not how we came up, as if hip hop didn't promote that type shit. We try to make money off the pro-black struggle and we try to hide that shit. And that's what he did. So now he's coming out saying, when I met my white wife, I didn't know about the pro-black plight. I didn't know about white supremacy. That's what he's saying, and that's a convenient lie. It's a lie. I don't believe it. You ain't telling me that you just found out about white supremacy. You didn't just find that out, bro. He's saying, I didn't know about all this white supremacy when I met my white wife. So when you found out about it, why didn't you break up with her then? I'm not saying he should. I think they're a beautiful couple. I'm pointing out the hypocrisy to y'all. That's all I'm doing. I don't like hypocrisy. Shout out to King Cut. Get the strap. Light his ass on fire, King, bro. Sanchez. Don't ride with no coon ass house nigga hiding Becky in his closet. You right. Shout out to King Cut. Race don't matter if that's what you love. Thank you. My brother King Cut ain't no racist. He's saying if you want a white woman, get a white woman. Just don't be in the closet with it. Now you got to come out explaining because you was in the closet. Think about what I'm saying. If he would have done this when he first started his channel, he wouldn't be going through this now. That's what I did. I said, look, I'm starting a YouTube channel speaking up against the powers that be. I know people not going to approve of my Asian girl. I'm not going to hide her. So when I came out with my channel, I let everybody be known that I'm in an integrated relationship. And I took a lot of flack for that. But nevertheless, I kept pushing, being transparent with the people, and I grew. Even a lot of pro-black people who don't agree with integration are my Patreons, and they support me. I had a brother on my show last night. He said, Brother Sanchez, I'm totally against swirling. I'm with a black woman, I'm a black man, and I don't think you should be with nothing but black people. He said, I'm totally against swirling. He said, but I support Brother Sanchez, and I'm going to donate to Brother Sanchez, even though he'll swirler, because Brother Sanchez speaking the truth to the powers, and Brother Sanchez let me know off the back he was swirling. I had to unmute my mic and tell that man thank you, and really just, I wanted to hug that brother. Because he don't agree with my swirling lifestyle, but he still donate to my channel because he agree with the shit I'm saying against the government. If I would have been trying to hide my woman and my family, and he found out about it, he would crucify me for not being real. All you got to do is be real with these people. That's what I got against those preachers, man. You behind closed doors, you fucking all these people, wives tampering with the boys. You come up on this pulpit and put on a show, but you got skeletons in your closet. Then when people start bringing them skeletons out the closet, the dumbed down congregation say, you attacking our pastor, man. You attacking Bishop Eddie Long. No, he ain't. Bishop Eddie Long attacked them children. He ain't the victim. We the victims. Everybody feel lied to is a victim. Don't let him reverse it on y'all. As YouTubers, we owe y'all transparency. As YouTubers, we owe you transparency. And he did not give it to you. He's not the victim. You are.
That's 2015. We've been married a few years. Well, I don't know how many years. I think a couple of years for sure. You know, I'm not going to give the exact time period. I ain't trying to get people to pinpoint that. But
what's up, Masterpiece? Back to your roots herbs, Terry Seabrooks, Loud Pack. I'm going to be giving shout outs. I fucks with y'all. We're going to do an open panel after this and give everybody a chance to talk. I'm going to end this stream. We're going to do a new one where we're going to open it up and talk about this. But we got a lot more to talk about. Let's get into it.
There were some years before I went into Justice else. So, you would have.
Hey, T Talks. Yes, I am praising the black woman. I'm praising the woman, period. What? I praise all women. I think women are the shit.
People on the internet speaking about my wife and say, oh, he's married to a white woman and everything. And you know, and I've always said, I said, no, I've never married a white woman, never dated a white woman.
So he's trying to make her not white now. And that's cool. But Phil, that's disingenuous because it's not about your conclusion on what she is. It's about what the people think. And if we do a vote and all the black people say she white, you're wrong. Because you have no right to tell black people who's one of them or not. Just because I'm with a Vietnamese woman, I'm not finna try to make her black so I can fit in. She's not black. She's Vietnamese. Okay, she's not black. My girl is Vietnamese. And I'm not gonna try to make her black and put some shit together and say, well, she got this much blood, so that make her black. No, she's Vietnamese. If I take my Vietnamese woman to South Central, they ain't gonna say she black. If you take your wife to South Central, they ain't gonna say she black, bro. So you right now, you just really being disingenuous. She's not black. You can say she's not white, I'll give you that, but to black people, she's a Hispanic white. You got black Hispanics, light-skinned Hispanics, you got white Hispanic. We know you find all the shades and all the cultures. We know that. She's a white Hispanic, brother. We ain't no fools. We ain't no fools. But let's let him keep on talking.
At all. I mean, if I did, I would tell you, yeah, I dated white women. I'd tell you, like, what is the issue with it? If that's what I did in the past. Now, the Philip of today, if you see me single man and you see me with a white woman, then yeah, I deserve to be flamed.
That's why we flaming your ass. Because we don't care what you say, Phil, that she ain't white. We say she white. Now, let's do a vote in the chat. Let's do a vote in the chat. And to people, let me tell y'all something. I've been spending the last videos on some different shit. Rockets hitting the dome, electromagnetism. I'm a versatile channel and I'm a balanced channel. I'm also a swirler and integrationist. So this is right up my alley. If I don't cover this, it's like the Sports Center not covering a good highlight play. This is part of what I do on my channel. If you go through my 300 plus videos, you'll see that I've been very consistent at talking about integration, interracial dating, and swirling because I'm a swirl family. This is my subject. If I don't talk about this, I'm not keeping it real. A lot of my subscribers are swirlers or mulattoes or mixed people, and they want me to talk about these issues. So if this is not something you don't want to hear, get the fuck on. Bye-bye. I mix it up all the time. If this ain't a subject you don't want, go to something else. You never know what I'm going to talk about. I'm very versatile. Now today I'm talking about swirling because it's important. All right. Now, let's do a vote before we get back to this video. If you think the woman in the picture is a white woman, put the word white in the chat. And if you think she's non-white, put non-white. Let's do a vote. If you saw this woman walk up in the hood, would you say she's non-white? Or would you be like, oh, that's white Hispanic? I want to vote. White or non-white? All right, the vote is over and white wins. She's white. So my thing is, Phil, if you got a lot of people against you, brother. This just a vote on my channel. You can do this vote on any pro-black channel, and guess what? Ain't no pro-black woman finna pass her off as white, bro. In fact, you trying to pass her off, you trying to pass her off as non-white gonna get you more crucified by black women. Because when you try to make this woman a black woman, that's a smack in the face to these sisters out there, bro. You might as well just keep it real and come on out with it so you can go on back to work like you said. But we ain't gonna let you get back to work till you come clean, brother. I'm gonna troll your ass because I don't like these excuses you making. She is not a black woman. That's a doggone white woman. And I just did the vote. And you ain't gonna tell all these people they wrong just because you trying to make your white wife black, bro. You ain't gonna tell, even if you ask his buddy Cynthia G. Cynthia tell you, no, she ain't black like me. Now you trying to make this woman black. If you thought she was black, you would have never been motherfucking hiding her.
Because how can I talk about the issues I'm talking about? And even if you are with a white woman, okay, that's your business. I ain't gonna tell you nothing. Now, I'm telling you the climate that we live in is not safe to do so.
Nigga, the climate that we live in, it ain't safe to get with a black woman that's gonna put your dumb ass on child support and put her brothers on you. You can't limit that shit to race, you damn racist. You're a racist. The climate we in, it ain't safe to be with a white woman. Man, look, it ain't safe to do a lot of shit. All right? The climate we in, it ain't safe to eat food because they GMO poisoning that shit up. So when you say, I ain't gonna tell you what to do, but the climate we in, it ain't safe, you telling them what to do. It ain't safe to be with an Asian woman that's gonna do you wrong. Talking about it ain't safe to be with a white woman because white supremacy. First of all, I would debate him on white supremacy as opposed to black inferiority. He telling you don't date a white woman in this climate of white supremacy, right? Don't you know that white supremacy been in this country for years and it never stopped black men from being successful? You know, it never stopped a black man that's with a white woman from reaching his goals. If anything, a black man with a white woman gonna go further than him being with a black woman. And y'all may say that's a coon statement, but we keeping it real today, right? I didn't make the rules of America. That's the way it is. A black couple will get more flack than a black man who with a white woman. He'll get a little bit more leeway because he got a white woman. Yeah, you got the racist white people that'll see that mixed couple and be like, yeah, look at that nigger and look at that traitor. You know, yeah, you got them in all races. But when you talk about white supremacy runs America, the white supremacists that you're talking about are promoting integration, right? That's what I heard. The pro-blacks told me that, man, these white supremacists keep on promoting integration. Why would they promote something that would be against them? So my thing is this, whether they promoting it or not, that can be argued. That's not the point I'm making. The point that I'm making here is, what is a good climate to date a white woman in? So after we beat white supremacy up, then we can start fucking white women. That don't make no sense. Think about what I'm telling y'all, people. How much sense did that make? When is it going to be a good climate to date white women? I want to know. When is the weather right for you to date Becky? Because Polite went on dates with white women. He's still a successful black man speaking out against white supremacy. He dated plenty of white Playboy models. He took pictures with them. You know why I got more respect for Polite than Phil? Polite didn't try to hide Becky. Polite put that shit on camera. Polite said, look, this was making you niggas mad. And I get what Polite was doing. Polite was saying, yo, why is this shit making you mad? Get some money, dude. You being broke ought to make you madder than you seeing me with a fucking white woman. So I get what Polite was doing. And yeah, Polite dated some white women and he's still married to all of his black wives. So if you from the pro-black community, you got to give that man a pat on the back. He fucked white women, but he's married to black women. Phil, you're married to a white woman. You're married to a white woman. So I hear pro-black say that all the time, like it's okay to fuck outside of your race, but you shouldn't marry her. I don't agree with that. I think you can be with who you want to be. Y'all know me. But I'm just showing you the hypocrisies by putting the arguments on the table. Okay, that's all I'm doing. What he's doing is the biggest sin in the pro-black community. Marrying a woman that don't look like you. See, we got to take the race card out of it, because what pro-blacks teach is that you should want a woman that look like you. How can he teach that you should date a woman that look like you, but the skin shades is a big there off, bro, by a lot, like a big old gap, yo. You're jet black and she's like saltine cracker. She don't look like you. So you can't be in the pro-black community preaching that marry somebody that look like your mama crap and you ain't got no woman that look like your mama. Now I give Phil a pass because Phil said, if you with a white woman, I'm not going to tell you what to do. But Phil said it's not the right climate to be with a white woman. Don't you know in this nation she would pass as a white woman, bro? You sound stupid. You basically with a white woman telling us that you don't promote it because white supremacy rules the nation and it's not a good time to be with white women. Yet, you're with a white woman, bro. You can say what you want to say. This is a white woman, all right? She don't get treated like the black woman in this nation. She gets a pass for her skin complexion. All those black women in the chat room know what I'm saying is the truth. She would probably get a pass if she was put over for speeding. But they ain't finna give Yolanda no pass. They ain't finna give Tasha no goddamn pass. She can work her magic in this nation with her skin complexion. So for Phil to be telling other brothers, don't date white women because we living in white supremacy, he been a fucking hypocrite. Because in a white supremacist nation, she would pass as white. She passes as white. She would get all the benefits of Becky. So why are you hating on a nigga who with Becky? Just because you with a white Hispanic don't make it better. She's still white. That's what I'm talking about, this double standard. He's with a white woman looking down on other men with white women. Just because his is a white Hispanic. Nigga, she's not black. You didn't go get a black Hispanic woman. You could have got you a black Hispanic woman who was jet black and still Hispanic. You got you a white Hispanic woman and you want to talk shit about black men who may be with a white woman. You with a white woman too, nigga. So just don't talk about it at all. Because you're being a hypocrite. Just shut your mouth about who the next man dating. That's what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth about who the next man dating. Because there's some skeletons in all these niggas' closet. You can't come out talking about who niggas dating, but you ain't showing your wife because you know she white. Hypocritical. You get to talk about who other niggas dating because you hiding your goddamn white woman in a closet. Nothing wrong with staying with who was shooting with you in the gym from day one before getting conscious. Just be real about it and be pro-black and educate your people like King Bro Sanchez. Shout out again to my brother King Cut. He been supporting this stream and dropping some jewels while doing it. And every time King Cut donate, it's a good spot for me to stop my rants and let Fields go back to his arguments. Let's play this thing and let's let Phil. Let's not stop supporting Phil. Listen, people, do not stop supporting Phil. Like I said, I think his channel is a benefit to the community. But let's give him that work though. It's okay for us to love our brother, but then check him when he do some shit that wasn't right. All right, that's part of being a man and not a dick rider. I can be cool with you. I will tell my damn OG, that was some fake shit. That's the type nigga I am. If I was in Cali and I was in one of them damn gangs, I would even check my OG. Look, OG, I love you, OG. OG, you know I'd die for this set, OG. I'd die right now for this set, OG. But OG, I think you did something fake when you did such and such and such. And OG will have to be like, young blood, what the fuck you talking about, you know, because I'm the OG, yeah, you my OG and I'm gonna respect you, OG, but I don't agree with this. That's part of being a man. You don't just ride a nigga dick then when he do something that ain't right. You try to give excuses and make it right with him. No, it's okay to ride with a man and support what he do, but say, hold up now, that was wrong, Phil. She is white and ain't no way out of this one. You was wrong for that. We still support you and gonna donate to you. I'm gonna be a patron of your channel, but I'm gonna let you know that you fucked up right there, and that ain't right. The moment we get enough adults doing that, then the community gonna change. Now shout out to Janet Tyler, big money Janet Tyler. Wow. Bro Sanchez, thanks for keeping it real. Let me throw you a moderator wrench. We don't never want you to get blocked, so let me give you a wrench. Janet Taylor, I'm going to continue to keep it real. You know something? Let me tell you before I hit play. And I'm going to go on hit play, but I got to say this. A lot of people not going to like what I'm doing. Them the same people who not going to call out something when it's presented. That's what's keeping us held back. We don't got to disown our leaders. Phil is a leader in the community, and I can't take that away with this video. But if you want your leaders to be at their best, you got to chastise your leaders, man. You got to criticize your leaders, man. Otherwise, your leaders going to get a big head and they going to think they can't do nothing wrong. You the one give these people power. When they do something hypocritical or something like that, call it the fuck out. This is what happened with Jim Jones and all of these leaders like Timothy McVeigh, all of these folks who had these cults. They were saying a lot of good shit that the people agreed with. But when they did bad, none of the people didn't check the shit because they were like, this my leader. We don't care that he did bad. No, when he do bad, you need to check it. Because if you don't check your leader, he gonna keep pushing the damn line. Next thing you know, he gonna be trying to tamper with your daughter in the name of Jesus. So you got men like Jim Jones and all them who was able to do bad things and get away with it because they fucking followers were so starstruck and weren't checking them on it. It was a lot of people in them congregations that felt like, yo, man, this some weird shit. Like Jim Jones, he getting too much power, man, you know, over us. You know, he's hitting people. He just slapped that man grandma. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing? Nope. So if don't nobody say nothing, now he's slapping your wife and ain't nobody gonna say nothing when he hit your wife. In order for these leaders to get so cocky and big-headed where they can do hypocritical shit and then still act like you ain't gonna do nothing about it, it's because you ain't gonna do nothing about it. It's okay for you to have a leader and tell your leader the truth because you want the best out of your leader. You need to tell your leader when they do some fake shit or hypocritical shit. Otherwise, you ain't helping your leader be a great leader. And then now when you give it a pass, he gonna be doing more sneaky shit that y'all don't know about, and it's gonna come out the closet again and people gonna keep giving it pass. Now all of y'all gonna look excuse me, all of y'all gonna look hypocritical, because people gonna look back from a distance like, damn, ain't none of them checking him on that shit. So y'all become a little isolated community that's just a cult full of hypocrites. If nobody check it, we gotta have integrity. Shout out to the super chat donations. Let's finish this.
I'm just saying, because all the racism, white supremacy is going on, it's not good. We look at what happened with Bill Cosby. That's why I say that. But
Y'all, I don't think Phil really know what he's saying. He says, like I said, it's not good to be with a white woman and white supremacy. Look what happened to Bill Cosby. Look how these white women scream rape. Don't Phil know if that woman scream rape on him, these white supremacists gonna do him the same way that they gonna do the nigga who with Becky? Somebody need to really go and educate Phil, because he's very lost. He really think white supremacy is gonna let him treat that woman any kind of way, and that they ain't gonna come to her aid like they would Becky. Got to be a fool. Got to be a fool. You got to be a fool if you think you gonna get a pass because you with a white Hispanic, and the other nigga ain't gonna get a pass because he with a Kardashian. This dude's so hypocritical and lost. He's with a white Hispanic woman talking about, but I don't adjust you to get with a regular white woman because we in white supremacy. Dude, she get the sex, she might as well be a Becky. It's the same thing. In this nation, that woman's complexion would get her all of the same benefits that Becky would get. So you talking down on other black men, talking about, I wouldn't recommend you get with a white woman. Nigga, you with a white woman. This nation sees her as white. And the moment she want to put your ass in jail and go to speaking out against your big ass, your big black ass gonna see that she wasn't no black woman. You gonna see that. You being a coon right now, Phil, for not keeping it real to the people who support you. You can't pass this woman off as black. The moment that woman get mad at you and want to turn on you, you gonna see that she get the same benefits as Becky. So quit goddamn cooning, dog. She is a white woman. Like the white race gonna neglect her. They gonna look at her, and if you putting your hands on her, that white man gonna make sure he come check your big black ass. He ain't gonna let you beat her down in the street. Now, if a black couple see you beating her down, they ain't gonna come help her because they don't think she black. I'm just keeping it real. So you being very deceptive right now, brother.
at the end of the day, it's your choice, it's your life. Do whatever you want to do. So then people,
let me give him some props for that, because I don't want to just rip him a new asshole. When he say shit that's real, I'm going to give him props for that. You heard what he said. And I want everybody to know that's why I will continue to support Phil. I support your ass, then still expose some hypocrisy about your ass. And it need to be more people like me instead of just dick riders. Now listen, he said some real shit. He ain't hacking a brother for who they going with, but yes you is though, brother. You don't got to come out and say something against a man who with Becky. You could do it subliminally. And a subliminal way of doing it would be like, you know, I wouldn't recommend it, man. We in white supremacy while you with Becky, you know. You ain't coming out telling the brother don't date Becky, but you is in another way. Like, just say my homeboy wanted to date this woman down the street, but I didn't want him to date her. I don't got to come out and be like, bro, look, don't date her. I can say some shit like, look, man, her folks part of the Mexican mafia. If you get with her, they gonna be trying to chastise you and do. I could turn him off by saying something about the girl that'll repel him from her. And that's what he's doing. You know, I'm not saying don't do it, but I'm just saying, look what happened to Bill Cosby. We in white supremacy. You saying don't do it while doing it. That's what make you a hypocrite. Now let's play this thing.
That's why I say that. But at the end of the day, it's your choice, it's your life. Do whatever you want to do. So then people has been saying, oh, he's with a white woman, he's with a white woman, he's with a white woman. He's with a white Latino. This is what he said. And, I was showing my wife about all these comments where people saying white Latino. So she kept asking, what is a white Latino? So I was saying that, well, they base it off of the U.S. Census. That because white people want to take those numbers and flip their numbers up, they call anybody who's considered Hispanic white Latino. Even if you're a person that has, let's say, a black person that comes from a country, if you're light skinned, right, they'll call you a white Latino, even though you have probably a black parent. I've seen them do that. But when I got with my wife,
What's so hypocritical about that is that he do it too. We all do it. You know why? When we say a white Latino, the white is referring to her skin complexion. See, Phil is being deceptive and he got a very dumbed down audience over there, it appears to me. Because ain't no way they should have let him get away with this. She is a white Latino and it makes perfect sense. You talking about what the white man doing with consensus and trying to make their numbers big, that's deception, bro. Because that is not just what the white man doing. I just did a vote in my chat room and black people did it too. If you go on Sonetta, they'll do it too. We ain't going by no white man consensus when we say that she's a white Latino. She's a white Latino because her skin complexion is white and she's Latin. You're a black American. Why are you a black American? Because your skin tone is black and you're an American. What's so fucking hard about that, Phil? It's simple shit. It only get complicated when you trying to bend and twist this shit to get up out of some shit that exposed your big ass. You've been exposed. And what's making me aggravated is that you're not manning up to it. Talking about some white folks call her white Latino. I called her a white Latino before I even knew what the white man called her. You ask any black man what she is, he's gonna say, oh, she a white Hispanic. It ain't just a white man saying that. And we know why we saying it too, because it make perfect sense. She's Hispanic and her skin is white, it's not black. Why are you making this hard, Phil? Why are you making it hard? Don't you call yourself a black American? Because your skin is black and you born in America. It's simple. It's simple. You ain't got to make it hard, man. She's a white Latino. Not because the white man said it, because that's what the fuck she is.
wife, I say it's something different about you. I don't know what it is. I say, but something, yeah, you're not like what I think. I say, and I try to figure it out at the time because I have people in my family that's highly light skinned, not like what I think. I say, and I try to figure.
So when he met his wife, he said something different about you. You know, you're not what I think. You know what's different about her? Her skin tone. See, people like Phil, most black men like Phil, and I can speak for them, we ain't used to meeting or dating white skin complexion, this complexion of woman. When he met her and he said something different about you, opposites attract. You know, Beauty and the Beast. Think of King Kong, right? You got this big black ape, this little white woman. I'm not calling him a big black ape because that'll be insulting. That was what popped in my mind. But all I'm saying is that's what was different about her, Phil. She wasn't like all the black women that you used to dating and coming up with. You finally met you one that was so different, a white woman. Yeah, it's like that movie, what was it, Say the Last Dance? It was a culture shock, and opposites attract. And if you ask me, it's beautiful. I ain't gonna lie, that was how me and my girl bonded, because I saw something different than her. And that was, hey, she's Vietnamese. I never dated a Vietnamese woman, so it was different to me. All right, and it attracted me to her because opposites attract. You know, if you would just say that, then that would be keeping it real. But sugarcoating it and trying to get out of this, it make you look even worse. That's all I'm saying.
Figure it out at the time because I have people in my family that's highly light skinned and similar to the look of my wife. Yes, we got people in my family that's darker than me, and they go all the way back to the same color as my wife. So I had to figure it out. So that's what prompted me at the time to do a DNA test.
Y'all hear how deceptive he being? He wants you to believe he met this woman, and before he started fucking on her, he did a DNA test first. Got to be a fool. Got to be a fool if you believe some shit like that. Ain't no nigga finna meet no woman he attracted to and say, hold on now. But we get too deep now. Let's go get your DNA tested and see if you really African. Because I ain't gonna fuck you if Ancestry.com don't get these numbers right. Get the fuck up out of here. Get the fuck up out of here. Who you think finna fall for that shit? Not Brother Sanchez. Got to be a fool. You think he met this woman and say, yeah, I don't want the draws yet. I don't want them draws till these test results come back from Ancestry.com. And if the most percentage African, then I get them draws. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You really think he didn't fucking have sex with her and make a bond with her until he got the test results back? Y'all some fools, man.
Because I had to know. I said, I got to figure this out. I said, because this is, and then my homeboy was saying, yeah, because she kind of reminded me of so-and-so. He was mentioning too. So we did our DNA test, and I talked about this in the past. And, today I got some emails from people tell me about, Phil, people trying to get in your life or XYZ. And I said, no, ain't nobody getting in my life. It's certain things I don't do for a reason because I always want to protect my family, right? You know what happened to Tariq Nasheed? And it's not a game out here. These white supremacists don't want you speaking up about the issue. O'Shea, what's up, O'Shea?
Shout out to O'Shea, he's a real one. He's saying he wasn't hiding his wife from y'all. Now I'm finna debunk him again. He's saying he wasn't hiding his wife and his family from y'all. He's saying the reason he didn't show you his wife, because it's dangerous out here. Look what happened to Tariq Nasheed. Guess what, y'all? I got so much respect for Tariq Nasheed now because that brother showing you his family and his wife while this dude is hiding his. Now let me tell you why this is deceptive and why he can't use that as an excuse. He said a reason he didn't show y'all his wife all this time because he was protecting his wife and his family. Guess what, y'all? That is a big hypocrisy. You know why? Let me show you something. This is a guy by the name of Jabari Osazi. Me and him may not be on good terms, but you know what I like about Jabari? Jabari show you his wife all the time, and he's proud of his black African woman. Listen, I got to give people props for doing something that's brave when you got this big ass dude up here making excuses for why he won't do it. Let me show y'all something. You can't be a black nationalist or a revolution if you ain't willing to sacrifice your family too, man. Get the fuck off YouTube. Get the fuck out the black community if you're not willing to sacrifice everything like Malcolm X did. Malcolm X didn't make that excuse. Malcolm X didn't say, man, I ain't gonna bring my wife to this news pressing with me. Malcolm X knew how many white people wanted to kill him. When Malcolm X was out there making noise in the streets, it was very dangerous for black men. Listen, niggas was getting killed way more back then than they is now. It was way more dangerous to do this shit when in Malcolm X time before YouTube. Nigga, you on YouTube, that's the white man platform. Talking about these white supremacists are dangerous. That's why I hid my white wife. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Your wife should be on a live stream with your ass so we can see an example of a good black family. But we can't see that example because she's not black. That's why you're not putting her out there like Jabari is. Jabari, I got to give you your props, my brother, but the earth's still flat. But I'm going to give Jabari his props today. You know why I'm going to give Jabari his props? You don't think Jabari get threats? Yeah, I think he's Boule A5A. Yeah, I got my beliefs on what he is. But when you come out on YouTube talking against white supremacy, these white supremacists don't know about all that Boule shit. These white supremacists out here don't care nothing about no A5A. All they see is a black man talking shit about white supremacy, so that make Jabari a target. They don't understand that Jabari working for they damn bosses, but that's another subject. My point is made. Jabari you don't think Jabari get death threats? He's showing you his wife. His wife is at danger, and his wife ain't gonna let him hide her in a fucking closet. You think my woman would allow me to just be on YouTube making all these videos about family, unity and shit, but I never show y'all my family? I hide that shit. My girl will be like, baby, what, you don't want them to see me? See, if you with a woman that's white and she know you making big time money off this shit, she'll be in on it with you. She'll say, I get it, baby. Most of your supporters are black. If they see me, we ain't gonna be able to pay these bills like that. So I'm gonna take my pale ass back in the closet. And Phil say, yeah, let me lock the door while I do this show, because if they see your white ass, it's over with. Hey, but I can't let Phil make that excuse. Well, I'm not showing my family because it's dangerous. Yeah, it's dangerous for Jabari too. It's dangerous for me too. You can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. It was dangerous for Martin Luther King too. Martin Luther King didn't say, man, I ain't showing y'all Coretta. Ain't nobody gonna never see what Coretta look like because these white men want me dead. Hell no. Martin Luther King was at the news interview with his black woman. Like, yeah, white supremacists, this what y'all mad at. A strong black man and black woman side by side telling the truth on your ass. And I'm not gonna hide my woman because she's a fucking warrior too. And I want you to see my children so you can see what little soldiers look like and what I'm doing over here, building this army in my family. Any man hide his family not showing you the works of his household. If you want to know how real a nigga is, look at his family and see what he made in his house. And if a nigga don't want to show you that, he got something to hide. Because any man with a successful, thriving family on YouTube can't wait to go live and show you their children and show you their wife and be like, look, man, look at my family. This is my wife. These my children. Because real men brag on that type of shit. We feel proud of that type of shit. That we got control over our house and my wife sitting by the side of me talking the same shit I'm talking. That look good on YouTube. That's why I'm subscribed to the Honor Family. That's why I love Malcolm X. That's what made me like Dr. King. If they would have been hiding their family, I wouldn't have had that much respect for them. Here go Dr. King and his family. People wanted to kill Dr. King way more than they wanted to kill fucking Phil on that Vice show. Martin Luther King was speaking out against white supremacy during the time when niggas was getting beat in the streets. And he didn't hide his family. That's what I don't get, man. Y'all can't make that excuse. If you gonna use that as an excuse, then you can't be written down on the same page as a Dr. King or Malcolm X, nigga. In fact, you can't even mention their legacy no more. Cause how you gonna give them props for being brave men, but you a pussy? You don't want your family in the way. Don't you know Barack Obama get more death threats than you feel? But he ain't hiding Michelle. He ain't hiding them little Obama girls. Barack Obama get more goddamn death threats than Phil from the Vice show. But you think Barack Obama finna lock up his family in the closet and say, man, the reason I'm out here on this red carpet by myself, because they give me all these letters to the White House every day of people that's threatening my life. And I don't want Michelle and them to get hurt. Fuck no. If Barack did that, we wouldn't want him to be president. Because as a leader, you got to be willing to make the ultimate sacrifice on the front line with you and your damn household up there with all us soldiers too. If I'm on the front line with my woman and my children, you're going to be on the front line with your woman and your children too. I wish a nigga would show up to the battlefield and I got my children and my wife with guns in their hands, and I look at him and he by himself and he say, man, I left my family at home because I don't want my family to die. I'm going to put a bullet in his damn head. Pow! That ain't fair, nigga. My family on the front line with me and they strapped up fighting the war with me. You ain't going to show up high in your family while we giving the ultimate sacrifice, putting our... I'm breeding my children to be soldiers against white supremacy, world supremacy. I'm putting my children on the front line. We're at war. If you don't put your damn children on the front line, guess what? The white man will, and he'll have them in the military doing his thing as a soldier for him. If you don't militarize your family and put them on the front line for your fight and your plight, black man, don't hide them in a closet. Your children need to be at the damn gun range. These white supremacists ain't hiding their family in the closet. They training their little boys for war. So don't give me that goddamn excuse. I ain't gonna put my family out there because it's dangerous. Well, nigga, you ain't sacrificing nothing. All the great leaders, that's what made them great. They put their family on the line with this shit. Don't you know a Crip and a Blood even put their family on the line for the set? How loyal are you to black people if your family ain't involved with your plight? Time to expose the hypocrisy, y'all. I know you ain't gonna like it, but the truth hurt. And don't nobody like the hurt. But you'll get over it and thank me.
Shay, I see you there, Nyla, and I see you, China Fox, as well. So, what happened to Tariq Nasheed was a real eye opener for me, because I'm like, okay, that's real world, real quick.
See, what happened to Tariq Nasheed should have been an eye opener for you to furthermore put my one. Listen, let me tell you something. If you run up on my girl and they ain't around, I feel sorry for you. I'm not even bullshit. If you run up on my girl and I'm not with her, nigga, I feel sorry for one of y'all. And if you run up on one of my kids, you're gonna be shocked. You're gonna realize that what the fuck did I get myself into? All of the people live in my house know how to protect themselves, and they are equipped with weapons too. I ain't gonna tell you what kind of weapons my children got or what my woman got, but when they leave out of here, I ain't worried about nothing happen to them. If something do happen to them, somebody get rid of my woman, you know what? My woman gonna die with a smile on her face. I can tell my girl to come in here right now, she'll tell you, baby, I ain't scared to die for the truth. That's my woman. Let me show her to you. She ain't black. See, I wouldn't hide my woman, Phil. I never hid my woman, brother Phil. Everybody know who she is. And that woman will die for our plight. You see, my woman will die for the same shit that I'll die for, with a smile on her face. And she won't let me put her in the closet. I got the type woman that want to be out there with her shotgun too. That's just me. You're hiding Becky in the closet, bro, when you need to militarize Becky because she can help the war better out of the closet and on the front line. But you don't want her to be seen. We know what it is. So my girl got more melanin than yours, dude. I know they gon', hey, shout out to Phil, man. But I'm just saying, yo, Damn, you make your girl make my girl look black, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because Phil, you got a very beautiful wife, and I think y'all a beautiful couple. And I think it should be known. People should know this. You got brothers in the closet hiding they white woman in the closet trying to help black people. Niggas, y'all can come out the closet now because we exposing Phil. The only people that's going to respect what I'm doing is niggas who hide Becky in the closet. They're going to say, damn, bro, Sanchez, you right, man. I might as well come out the closet for a nigga expose me. So if you from the pro-black community, realize that what I'm doing right now is helping you out. After this video, it's going to come to light how many undercover swirlers in the pro-black community. Don't y'all want to know that? Don't you pro-black men and women would like to know who's swirling in the closet? That's what I'm doing for you. So fucking thumbs up the video. Because ain't no other nigga got the nuts to do what I'm doing. Why? Because Phil got 1 million subscribers. And if he let me on his channel, that can help my channel grow. Pussy ass niggas, I don't care about numbers. If some shit ain't right, I'ma call it out. Now let's see how many other black YouTubers come out and expose this shit. Because there's a lot of more pro-black YouTubers swirling behind closed doors, but coming out stroking your ego, getting your money. Wouldn't you like to know who they all were? That's what this video gonna do. So if you're a pro-black and you swirling in the closet, come on out and come clean. Because if you don't, what happened to Phil right now is gonna happen to you eventually. What happens in the dark gonna come to light. So if you're a pro-black and you swirling in the closet, this is a perfect time to come out while it is happening, man. And we still gonna love you. You still gonna be able to help your people. You just gonna get called a swirler. Like I am. But you gonna have a peace of mind because you ain't gonna have to hide your woman no more. See, it feel good for me to just show y'all a picture of me and my Asian woman. That feel good to me. Because I don't gotta hide the shit. So I feel like, ooh, I feel so relieved. Can't no nigga come out a year from now and use this picture against me. Because I kept it real with y'all from the get-go. That's why it's a lot of pro-black people who don't support integration, but they're Patreons to my channel. I speak out against the powers that be. I just so happen to have an Asian woman. If I was hiding that Asian woman, do you think I would get support from pro-black people? No. Pro-black people support me because they know my situation and they've gotten over it and they understand that what I'm doing is actually way more powerful than me being with an Asian woman gonna stop it. Because this Asian woman is fighting a good fight with me and we both speaking out against the powers that be. So there's a lot of pro-blacks that support me and my woman and my family, but they disagree with integration. And they join the panel to say that to me. I had a guy on the show last night said, bro, Sanchez, I'm with a black woman. I don't think we should integrate. I think black men should be with black women, but I support you and I donate to your channel because you keep it real and you speak the truth. You kept it real with me that you was with an Asian woman and you went out there to doggone shoot your bullets at the beast. When I came on the YouTube, I told everybody my situation and I continued to speak truth to the powers that be. And if every man can't do that, you ain't being genuine with the people. When your shit that's in the dark come to light, it's going to be a hound dog like me that's going to come intercept it and make it be known to the people. It needs to be known. It's so many more pro-black niggas out there in the closet and they need to come on out like I did. I wasn't going to come out and play with y'all. I'm going to let you know I'm back. I'm with an Asian woman, but I love my people and I want to help my people. If you don't like that I'm with an Asian woman, get from around me. I'm still going to help my people. And I'm still going to help the people that don't like that I'm with an Asian woman. There's a lot of pro-black people hate that I'm with an Asian woman. I'm fighting my fight for their children too. You don't got to like something I do for me to ride for you and for me to still dedicate my plight to helping the people. Where they don't like that I'm with an Asian woman, so I ain't going to help them out. No, that's not me. All right, that's not me. So yeah, man, YouTubers, keep it real and get out the closet. We got a lot more of this thing to watch, and I don't want to talk. Let's let Phil finish. I don't want to talk too much.
The man's family was outside. The police show up at the man's house. That wasn't cool at all of me. And I've never been embarrassed of my family.
Hold up a second, guys. It say that the chat was disconnected. I believe we were under attack. Somebody don't want this truth out. All right, somebody don't want this truth out. What I need to do is a check real quick. Oh, okay, I've been flagged.